Good. Of course, thank you for tuning in with your girl. I always say my thanks in the beginning. But of course, I want to give a quick shout out to my guest in the building with me tonight. Hi, Aglaya. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Thanks for coming in. I'm great. Well, I'm lying. I'm okay. But we're gonna get to that in a second. And Lex, how you doing?
What's up? What's up? I good. Well, I'm alright.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm
You
alright.
alright? And we got 2020 images.
What's going on, y'all? I'm on IG 2020 images, and I'm doing good. Can't
Oh
complain.
shoot! Oh, I was about to say, yo, give us that name, but you know, you ahead of the game. So I definitely want to just go right into it. Everybody knows what time it is. Everybody knows what happened 2 days ago, which literally feels like yesterday or today. Like it was just crazy. Um, in regards to Kobe, I know it hit a lot of people, and I mean it's still hitting me. And like for those that are just tuning in and can't watch on YouTube right now, I'm wearing purple, got a splash of yellow. You know, got the polo thermal shirt on right now and the purple lipstick because you know he was about the Lakers, and it's sad how things can happen. And I always felt like to me, in my opinion, the two worst ways to go is either through fire or water. And I'm like, I felt it. Like usually when somebody's going through some pain, I feel their pain, and it's like to see it. You know, the helicopter go down. It was like, damn, like it's crazy. And what do you guys think about that whole Kobe situation? Like, did it hit you guys hard? Because I pretty much grew up with him. Like, I was in high school. I'm somewhat telling my age, but I was in high school when he started out. So, I mean, he was around from like his whole basketball career, you know, and to die so young. And his daughter Gigi, he was basically the baby him, like the junior him, and that's sad. And you know, everybody I know is gonna be solely on Kobe, and then you know his daughter, of course, is sad, 13 years old, and I mean we gotta think about the others that was on the helicopter too. We can't forget about them. You know, it's sad on what happened, and it's crazy. So did it hit any of you guys hard at all, or?
Well, as soon as I heard it, I didn't believe it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I just another hoax thing.
Mhm.
So as soon as that went off and I seen the plane, like they had a video of it crashing and everything like that, I was like, damn, like there's, there's like my heart, like everything I've ever known and seen him as the Black Mamba, everything was just like now it's just now you have to recreate something yourself. Like he was there, and he's still the symbol that he created.
Mhm.
But and now you just have to watch all of that. Literally, just I don't even know what to say.
I know it's crazy.
You just watch that man there, and I just say, and you know he have his family there too. So as his family, his and maybe co-workers and thing like, and the family friends.
Yeah.
So it's just like everybody just going just like that. So you never know. You never know.
Yeah. You never know.
I mean, my perspective, it hit me hard because I had twin daughters that are 13, and it hit me because at the same time, I see what he was doing with his daughter. You know, he was trying to start a legacy with her. And
Right.
that's pretty much the same thing that I'm trying to do with my daughters. You know, as far as volleyball, softball, you know, stuff like that, modeling, dancing, whatever it is. You know, I'm there for them, cheering. Whether I'm there or not, I'm still cheering for them. So it
Right.
kind of hit me hard. You know, like I
Your
got
daughters are
emotional
into
behind it.
sports and everything too.
Yeah, they're into sports and everything. You know, they just like they fall for the athletic and stuff like that. So you
Oh.
know, I try to keep them, you know, positive and try to tell them that you know life is whatever they make it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's all. But yeah, it hit me hard though. I'm not gonna lie. I got emotional behind it.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really watch basketball like that, but
Right.
you know, it still hit me hard. You know, and rest in peace to the other families that was there as well. Not just
Exactly.
him. You know, because he did have his co-worker there that you know I guess she was a coach for the team.
Right. So
And her
the
kid and all
coach
that stuff.
and
Yeah.
another teammate, the
The
principal.
principal, yeah. So you know, rest in peace to
Dang,
all
the
of them. You
pilot
know,
too. Like that's
yeah.
crazy. Well, what are you thinking about that, Aglaya? Like, how did you feel about the situation?
So sad. Like my heart is breaking for his family, especially his kids and his wife. So
It is.
Like I lost my dad at a young age, so I really felt that.
Oh wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Like sometimes seeing sorrow, it kind of like rehashes what you've been through in the past, you know. But that's like a really really sad way to go. And you know, like you said, Ohaji, like you know, you're not really into basketball. I used to be more into basketball when I was younger, and believe it or not, I took after my mom with it. My mom is a huge basketball fan, and I love basketball. And I'm not gonna lie, Kobe was not one of my favorite basketball players, but he was dope at what he did. Like he was a dope player. But personally, for me, because you know, there's a lot of people out there that Kobe, 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 but you wasn't giving a ish about him before. You know what I mean? Now that he's gone, now you want to be praising him and feeling all sorry and stuff like that. And I don't even know if it's real or not, because you know with social media, sometimes things out there are true or not. But I don't know if you guys saw the clip with the news reporter that said the Laker
I seen that.
the niggas, and I was like, whoa, like
that was crazy.
That's real.
it's real.
That's real.
It
Yeah,
was real. Like I didn't hear any follow up or anything of how she got suspended. Did she get suspended or fired for that?
She did. She
What?
tried to backpedal and say that she got the Knicks confused.
Knicks and the Lakers.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah,
Huge
she got
difference.
confused. So, but she ain't get in trouble with nothing.
Nah, she got a cop out for that one.
Yeah, she did. Which is messed up because you know at the end of the day, you're supposed to be professional.
Right.
You know, and I know they have to have that on prompter or something. And for you to say that was like wrong, like all the way. You know?
Yeah, that was dead wrong. Like that should be like beyond a suspension, like or even suspension for like 6 months to a year. Like that's crazy.
Get fired.
But
Exactly.
That just goes to show you how society is right now. Like it's still going on with the whole slavery and stuff like that. How they look at
That's
it.
true.
I'm not gonna say everybody, but the majority of people they still look at it as a certain way. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, they look at us as a threat sometimes. You know what I mean? Because we're doing so good that you know they just feel like we need to get them out of here, type stuff.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
I mean, tomorrow is just not promised, and I'll say that. Like after seeing what happened on Sunday, this morning I was on my way to work, and I saw an accident happen, and the car was on fire. Like I'm already like late to work, cars bumper to bumper, and I'm sitting here like, what the heck is going on? And I'm not thinking nothing of it. And then as I'm recording it like basically it was a charred body hanging out the window, and it looked like I can't say it's a he. It seemed like it was a he. His body was hanging out, looked like he was trying to escape the Jeep. It was a black Jeep on fire. Like I saw the smoke, and then as I go by, it's just like, oh man, like oh I'm trying to get out of here, but I'm stuck. And then it's just like, yo.
Yeah, it probably melted to the thing. Yeah.
But that's crazy.
That video was crazy.
Can you imagine? Like he was literally like, and then it was I didn't see any of the cars that was hit, so it looked like something must have happened. There was cars that were pulled over in front of it, like in shock. And I mean, they must have probably saw it. They could have been like probably in front of his car or behind his car, probably thinking they can help because maybe they saw little sparks or something. And I'm like, dang, I seen it right after it happened. Like, imagine the people that saw it. Like somebody, like you know, I don't want to get too crazy in it, but
they might have seen him trying to crawl out.
It's crazy. And I mean, you know, my coworker was like, you know, usually they would like, you know, put the tape across and tell the cars to reverse and stuff like that, especially when it's a fatality like that. The cops had just got there. I didn't even see any firefighters, any ambulance yet, so it must have literally just happened. But I just felt that like, yo, that's crazy. Like anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I mean, I don't want to start off too sad, but of course I had to address the whole Kobe situation.
Yeah.
And then seeing that, like, it's like, come on.
But to react to that comment right there, anything can happen. That's the problem with today's society as well, where we are afraid to talk about that. Meaning, like, sometimes you need to sit down with your family and discuss about your will, you know, and because you never know, you know, God forbid I pass away today, I already know my mom's gonna try to fight with my kid's mom. Like, nah, I'm gonna bury him here. I'm gonna bury him here. Cause,
Right.
You know, I'm from Belize, Honduras.
Okay.
Oh, neighbors.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, I already could tell my mom she gonna be hard about me going back home. But honestly, I gotta let her know, like, listen, I'm gonna be buried here or cremate me, cause we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? So this is something that us people, humans, need to talk about. It's sad. It is something sad to talk about, but
It is.
it's something that we actually need to hit a fact of. You know? So,
Yeah, you gotta get it out the way. I feel like you're never too young to talk about a will.
Never.
But I'm not gonna lie though. Every year my mom has that talk with me, and I hate it.
Got to.
I hate it though.
I mean, it's never something
You
pleasant
do.
to always.
But you gotta be prepared though.
Yeah, she always says that. I just want you
happy.
to be prepared, cause you know I'm an only child.
You know how much
So-
it costs to bury somebody? We had to bury my boy Ray Ray. It was like over 10 grand. We had all the bikers and stuff had to chip in some money to, you know, get him buried and
Right.
stuff. So that's something that you gotta really consider looking into getting a life insurance. You
Mhm.
know, we insure our phones, right? We must get life
Right.
insurance on ourselves.
Right. A lot of people.
right.
You know what
I
I'm
know there's
saying?
a lot of people out there that do, you know, do life insurance independently. So you know, don't be afraid to hit them
It
up.
protects your family.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Don't be afraid for that.
Mhm.
So, on a lighter note, I didn't watch the Grammys. Did any of you watch the Grammys?
Nah, I didn't see
I
it.
caught some of it. I didn't really like catch the whole thing, but it was alright though. You know, I like the tribute they did for Kobe and for Nipsey. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I heard about it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They had Alicia Keys singing with Boyz
Oh,
II
that's
Men.
my boo. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah,
You
they
telling
did
me
their
right
thing.
now.
They did
Voice
their
of Man?
Yeah, with Boyz II Men.
that's-
stuff
I
like
had
that.
Yeah, I gotta watch
They
it
did their
now.
thing, though. You know, I didn't catch the whole thing. Like I was in and out of it, but it was cool though. It was alright.
The only thing I've seen from it was, like, I guess maybe before or after pictures when everyone's coming in or leaving.
Okay.
And I seen
The red carpet.
the red carpet
Yeah.
and the do-rag, the long do-rag that he had there, like, it was like a cape. That
Okay.
was fire. That was the only thing I've seen.
I
Yeah, I didn't watch. I didn't watch the Grammys.
It was
I
mythical.
just, my husband and I was in bed like, we can't. You know.
Yeah.
What about you?
I didn't watch it. I saw some of the dresses, and of course, as a costume designer,
Right.
she
You're
always
gonna look
confused
at.
me.
Yeah.
Not that day.
No.
Mm.
No.
No. It was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna twist it and go straight into it. So I definitely want to let everyone know. Make sure you tune in. All right. Watch us on YouTube. Put in WEMS Radio. Okay. The next option is go to WEMSradio.com and you can tune in there, or you can just download the app. That way you're accessible to us every week anyway. And make sure when you do that YouTube, you subscribe. Make that happen.
That major.
And make sure you call to 347-422-7289. Y'all know the rhyme. 347-422-7289. 347-422-7289. Now, don't be afraid to call.
Now hold on. Let me ask you a question. What days are you on though? You ain't
What days am I on? I mean, listen, my supporters already know, but the newbies,
Yeah, I got the newbies.
I'm
on
on every Tuesday night,
Okay.
8 to 10 p.m.
Cool. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that? All right.
Titty Tuesday.
Titty Tuesday.
Now you can't forget. See, I had to lighten the situation right there, right? So I got 2 models, a photographer, which is dope because we, you know, all collectively
No
make it
doubt.
happen, right?
No doubt.
So I'm gonna start with some shit stirring, cause you know we just started off crazy. Shit stirring. Have any of you ever ran out of deodorant and had to use someone else's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yup.
Well,
Okay.
I did
Uh
something
oh.
different.
Uh
I ain't use nobody else's, but you know I'm from the island, so I ended up getting some lemon. Just throw that on there.
That's
Lemon?
clever.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it kills the bacteria and all that. You know, you stay fresh.
I mean, but
stay
then
dry.
if I don't have lemon, then
But if you have lemon, you know, go get some air freshener and just, you know what I mean? Huh?
Like, does that hold?
Yeah, hose, yeah.
You gotta try it. You ran out.
I know. Yeah,
It actually works. It actually works.
For
It
those
actually
guys
works.
just tuning in, we actually talking to Jay, the engineer, right now. Who say he never tried lemon. So you gonna try it, and then you gonna
Yo, I'm
let us
telling
know
you,
how it
man.
went?
I'm telling you, you go at least 12
Doesn't it
hours.
kind of sting, though?
Huh?
Doesn't it kind of sting?
Nah, I don't sting. It's
No?
good, yeah. Now listen, on the islands, you got some remedies in the islands, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
You can't afford deodorant, go get a lemon, cut it in half, and just throw it under there, you know?
interesting.
I mean, one time I was out in Texas, and I ran out of deodorant, and I'm like, shit, hold up. I ran to AutoZone, bought some air freshener, and just start wiping them. Like, oh, fuck me out, let's go.
Yo, it happens
We're covering
though.
all that, you know what I mean?
It happens. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It happened to me yesterday. Like, I don't know why. I guess because I'm always on the move. I'm always home, taking a shower, going to the next event, go to the next. I'm one of those, like, I gotta, I go to work and I have somewhere to go. Like, I gotta take a shower and, get all dolled up and go back out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I had the 2-pack from Walmart, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. And my husband was like, wait, what you mean you ran out? Like, I ran out. And I have to go to work. So I'd rather wear deodorant. I don't know, because it's like a comfort for me. Like, I feel like if I don't have anything on,
You feel awkward in
it's
Once you
awkward.
start sweating,
Like,
you
I
know,
won't smell. I won't smell. Right.
You gonna try to act,
It's
you gonna try to play it
weird.
off like,
Right. And it's like it's happened before. Everybody forgot to wear deodorant sometimes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't smell, but it's just knowing that I don't have anything on
It's
bothers
awkward.
me.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, because a man's scent deodorant is different from a woman's scent, I get more like crazy because I'm like, okay, I can smell that it's manly, but can you smell that it's manly on top of my perfume?
Yes.
Like,
I
right?
use
My
women
thought
deodorant.
process is the same.
I mean,
Secret?
Dove, Secret, you
whatever.
know.
It's cheaper.
What y'all know about Dove?
Listen, from my understanding, women have a higher hygiene than men, so they make it stronger for y'all. So I like, I'm gonna go with that. Because that's
It
what
was
I
the
like.
other way around.
Really?
Isn't
That
men's
bad?
deodorant supposed to
women-
be a little stronger?
No,
No.
women's deodorant stronger.
They just make, like, the men's stuff, they just try to categorize it for more activity stuff.
Yeah.
That's all they do. But it's all the same. I know this is cheaper.
Yeah.
So I would rather have all yours than have mine. Every now and then I'll, right guard or
Yep,
something
yep.
like
No,
that.
Or Old
don't be
Spice.
using
Old
my
Spice.
deodorant on the low. Now that I think of it, that's probably why I ran out so quick.
Oh, that's probably why you ran out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You done it, right?
I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys ran out and had to use like your significant other or cousin or sibling.
All you need is smelling extra
Or
sweet
the
too.
first one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Or the first one you
I make
see.
sure I wipe it first, though, wipe it down
Lyle
first, then
over
I
here
use it,
looking at us like.
yeah.
But you know what? I think I didn't use the wipes before, but I used powder.
Powder,
before.
okay, powder's good,
Yeah.
yeah. It dries it up, yeah. Close the pores and all that.
Oh dang, you know about outfits,
Listen, I know
huh?
about my hygiene, baby girl, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta still my hygiene. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's a
Can't
crazy
look
feeling.
good and be smelling funky out here, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that, nah.
Oh, so I guess y'all answered my question already because I was gonna say, would you rather wear the opposite sex deodorant or no deodorant at all?
Nah, I'd rather wear deodorant.
Deodorant is coming on.
Yeah.
Right?
Plus.
It's awkward when you don't have it. It's awkward when you don't have it, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's awkward the most when you feel you don't have it. You walk in.
Yeah.
You're like, you sweat more.
You sweat more.
I know, right?
You panic in that. You like,
You walk in past somebody and you feel they could smell you. You be like,
yeah.
Exactly. Oh, what if it's that day you on a train and you gotta put the arm on? Oh man, you're like,
Like, smell it? Can it smell it?
nah, I think I need to get in the middle and hold it this
You
way.
might try to put your hand in your pocket like so.
Yeah, you want to keep your arms tight.
Yeah, just.
Walk around like this.
All right, so what would you guys do if, like, say you had a roommate, came home, roommate was in your bed with the opposite sex. Well, it don't have to be the opposite sex, but in the bed with somebody else, butt naked, in your bed.
My
In
bad.
your bed.
My bad.
Yes.
Oh, man.
What would you do? And to add a little something, you're the clean one, they're the messy one.
Oh, this is a real life situation for me.
Really?
Oh, really?
I am the clean one. Right? The maximum done out. I am the clean one. So if I see somebody come in my bed, anybody, don't have to be.
But they knocked out.
I don't care. Well, how did you find yourself on my bed? Both of all you're naked, just out there, dash out, just.
Well, maybe you got a
stop.
bigger bed.
No.
Yeah, you think right now, like,
But I mean, regardless of the scene, like First, I don't even know how I'm going to attack you. I don't even know. I would probably get a nice bucket of water, throw it all over you.
Facts.
Nice bucket.
Oh.
What happened? Get out.
Facts.
Why are you quiet over here?
Yeah, I mean,
no,
Just trying
you
to
would let
picture
them
the
sleep.
situation. I'm like,
You're
ugh.
such a sweetheart. Like you would probably just let it ride and then probably say something in the morning.
My roommate is in her 70s. I cannot unsee after seeing that. Oh no.
Oh. I mean,
maybe.
I don't know. It depends, because you know there's some 70-year-olds that are still kind of in shape, and then
Like
you
Raisin
have some
Bran,
that
or
are.
like, oh.
She looked like she could be 40. So it's
Okay.
Oh,
So it's not bad.
With her clothes on though, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
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 I mean, as far as me, catching somebody in my bed, listen, that's a big no-no. Nah, cause I got OCD, so I like my bed to be done a certain way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So especially with somebody else, like, hold on, I ain't getting invited to the
I
fight.
ain't getting
Nah,
invited.
you get it out. Get it out. Like, we ain't doing that.
The sheets all pull up to the side.
You know what I mean?
Everything,
Nah.
you might see something you don't want to see, like
See,
rappers and what. Nah.
He being nice. He just set a bucket of water.
Yeah.
I'm getting hot water.
Oh.
Yeah, I getting out my bed. I ain't playing that.
Oh yeah,
I
they
want them
that.
to buy a new
Oh.
bed too.
Nah, but the hot water gonna jump up. They're gonna jump up, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. They definitely gonna jump
Nah, they gonna
up,
jump up. Yeah.
and they gonna wake up out of whatever the heck they fell
Yeah.
asleep to.
Man, I be no condom on the floor either. Oh hell.
Look,
nah.
guys, you see
Yeah.
right there. If I see that,
What? Yeah.
if I see that,
Really?
I think I might even sit in the corner and just wait.
Oh gosh.
Because I don't know how I'm going to react. I don't know. And just when they go, hey, are you back, bro? Nah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Take them sheets with you.
Yeah,
Take them
I would.
sheets.
I hate to say this. I would burn them. I would
do
burn
left
them.
eye. Throw them in the tub and burn them.
Yeah. So, models, photographers, right? We just gonna go. I'm gonna just ask. Have you ever, like, been attracted to, let's say you, 2020 images? Oh, Haji. Have you ever, like, been attracted to the person or model? Because it doesn't always have to be a model.
Yeah,
But
you're
have you
right.
been attracted to whoever you was doing the photo shoot for?
Yeah, I've been in that scenario before, you know.
And how did that work out? Like, you just stayed professional, or was you like, yo, what's up?
Nah, I stay professional. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, you don't want to mess up your reputation out here. And being that photographer that sleeps with the models and stuff like that, you know. So,
Right.
I mean, you know, sometimes you might sneak in a little, you know, one or two words in there, like, yeah, you know, you're beautiful, you know.
Mhm.
But just keep it at that, keep it simple, you know. But nah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, you know,
No.
just try to keep it professional.
And what about you, models? You guys never been attracted to the photographer that was taking your pics and was like, you know what? Let me cover this up. Or matter of fact, nah. Bam. Like, look at that leg. Look at my chest. Like,
For the
How was it?
photographers taking my pictures, no, I have never been.
Same
Nah.
here.
But if it was like a model that I was working with,
Mhm.
sometimes.
oh, model. Oh, Glad you over here. Oh, okay. That's when you
Because
wake up.
sometimes you be like extra close or something like that. Even if you're not trying to be, you just have that connection. And sometimes all you have to stare at each other in the eyes or something like that for too long. You just, well, you know, you start to wonder, like,
Right.
I don't know. But you still remain, you know, keep your composure and keep it professional. Sometimes you don't even say nothing. I don't say anything at all. I just mind my business and read my Bible.
Good one.
I mean, now what if the model happened to, you know, be like, hey, what's up? No?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that
Well,
guy-
we doing a photo shoot.
He be like, oh yes, okay, sounds interesting.
Mutual.
If it's you, oh yeah, like
Okay.
I'm eyeing you, but then you came to me like I was thinking it, but you said it,
You
so
said it.
okay.
Mhm.
And then let's just see where this goes. So what's everybody's social media? Let's start off with that.
So my Instagram is @AglayaShariz.
Okay, could you spell that out for us, please? And
AGLAYA.
come close. I want them to hear you.
AGLAYACHARIS.
Okay, and you only have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
That's where it says so. Instagram.
Instagram. You right. You right. Some
Nice.
people. Every time I say that, people be like, Facebook, Facebook. You gotta have the Facebook. Like, gosh, I don't know.
Facebook is like for the old people, I think.
I want to say.
I think that too, but you know, like they always say, you get clientele on Facebook too. You can't forget about them.
You know what it is now in this society, you know, ain't nobody trying to read. You know, everybody just trying to scroll, look at pictures, and oh, I like that. You
Right.
know, like,
It's crazy.
Facebook, you know, you post a couple of pictures, yeah, they might like it, but, you know, that's for the old folks now. You know, like, that's just old now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just for your family. Oh, this is, you know, you have a
Yeah.
Facebook. Hi,
Right.
hi everybody, this is me.
Yeah, yeah.
This is it. That's as far
Yeah,
as it
to
goes.
me, I feel like it's more personal. So I
Yeah,
don't really
pretty
give out
much.
my Facebook like that. Like, I mean, I have a business page for it, but my following is not major on Facebook because I'm not on it like that.
Right.
But, you know, so,
I have Facebook just to log into apps, to be honest.
Okay.
I know, right?
Facts.
It's easier now. Do you wanna log in through Facebook or
Yeah,
Google?
yeah.
Go right
Yeah.
ahead and take that thing, yes.
So
But
speaking of which, what's your social media?
My social media, Instagram, Valiant Forever.
Valiant. What's Valiant
Okay.
mean?
Valiant just means brave, lion heart kind of thing.
Are you brave?
I try to be as valiant as possible. It's very difficult at times, but you have no choice, and that's what makes it valiant. Bars. So, but my Twitter is Cosmic Lex, but Lex
Cosmic.
with 2 X's.
So we got Valiant and Cosmic.
Cosmic is my middle name, but that is so.
Interesting. Learning some things about you tonight. Okay. So Twitter, and you said Facebook or no?
No
Facebook?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
No.
It was just meant not to be there.
Yeah,
Got it.
Facebook is just meh.
Okay. Okay. 2020 images.
Mine's is simple. It's not like it is. It's like, you know, out there. But mine's is just 2020 images NYC, because, you know, I rep that New York City life.
Mm-hmm.
And my Facebook is Ohaji, which is my name. Sabio, which is S-A-B, as in boy, I-O. I don't really use
Ohaji.
it, but, you know, it's there. But like you said, I use it to log in different stuff, so it's a lot easier for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, Haji. I never heard that name before.
Yeah, you know.
But it's got like a
You sure you ain't heard that before?
to it. Like,
You
oh,
never watched Moesha?
Haji.
Remember, Ohaji was her boyfriend? At one
Wow.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
That's
I
the
ain't
only
never
time I heard
really.
it before.
Don't judge
Wow.
me. That's my show.
Yeah, that was my show too.
I'm not gonna judge anybody. That was everybody's show. That came on after school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Moesha. Like,
there you go.
Used to be with, was it named Q or something like that?
She was with Q first.
Q. Yeah, that was the show.
That's the only
I
time I,
don't
heard
even
that
remember
name.
hearing
on,
Ohaji.
like, you know, out there.
But it's got like a roll to it, like Ohaji.
Yeah. But, you know, 2020 images, you know, like NYC. That's it. Nothing else. I don't got no Twitter. I don't have no.
What's the 2020
Snap.
about? Like, is 2020 vision or?
Well, yeah, no, it's supposed to be the perfect picture. You know, like the perfect vision. So I went with the 2020
Ah.
images so it could be the perfect picture. You know, like the way I picture my art is it's the perfect picture for me. You know, that's just it was just simple for me.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Came out like 5 years ago with it. You know, so I decided to just run with it. You know, and people just ran with it too. So.
That's what's up. Yeah, I've
'Cause
seen the photos.
I actually thought about switching it last year. I was thinking about going with the Haji Savio photography. But then a lot of people tell me, it's like, nah, don't do that. You already branded yourself as 2020 images, so you might as well just keep it.
Yeah,
And shout out to my man, Roy Visions, for that one, because he was the one that told me not to do it.
that's what's up.
You know,
Yeah,
so-
2020 it's got a ring to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I was like, you know,
And the logo too.
Yeah.
You got that stamp on your photos,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
you
you
already
better know.
You already know. So that's why I just decided to keep it. Yeah, that's how it came about, though, you know. So
Okay.
it's a funny story how I came up with that name, though. You know, I was just sitting on the toilet, you know, just like, damn.
Yo, that's where the thoughts come
Yo, I'm telling
from.
you. I'm
Either the
telling you.
toilet or the shower.
Yo, listen, I was just on the toilet, just like, damn, I need a name for this photography shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, the perfect picture, but what can I name it? And I was just like, I had a few names, and I just ran with 2020. So that's how that came about, yeah.
That's what's up. I might not forget you, Aglaya. Where your name come from? Aglaya.
Aglaya?
Because, you know, when I see it, And I'm sure when others see it, they're gonna think Aglaya. I'm sure you get that a lot.
Yes.
So Aglaya, where is that derived from?
It is actually Greek. So my first
Nice.
name. So my first name is Aglaya Shariz, which is Greek, and my last name is Andy Ganju.
Okay.
I go by Aglaya Shariz.
Nice. Greek. And where are you from?
I am African, Asian, and Dutch mix, but I'm born and raised in the Netherlands.
Okay. Let me
Wow.
ask you a question though.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Any dudes that you've been with had a problem saying that name?
No.
Nah.
Interesting.
But I am really impressed if they know my first and last name and my whole name.
Oh.
It's like bonus
Okay.
points.
Gotcha.
Oh, I saw that. You
I
put a
can
little
understand
for
that.
that.
Yeah,
It's like bonus points. I saw
I can
that.
relate, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we got where everybody's from. Now, where did modeling start? How did modeling start for you guys?
You want to go first? Go ahead.
Sure. I started modeling 10 years ago. By
Okay.
accident. I was actually a wardrobe stylist, and then a photographer asked me to model. And I didn't want to do it, but I did, and it kind of stuck.
Nice.
So, and then when I took it a little bit more serious, I decided to shave all my hair off. And that's when it really took off.
So it's kind of like the America's Next Top Model when they gotta give you the new look,
All by
and they're
myself.
like, "Hey, this is the new look," and "Oh, this is for you," and that's how it was for you.
Yes.
Like, I'm giving
Nice.
myself this, and you just—that's like your brand.
It is.
Dope.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Valiant forever.
so this is kind of weird. So growing up, I used to see a bunch of people all over the place, just on billboards and everything. But I didn't really pay too much of it. But I always thought to myself, one day that'll be me. I don't know why, but anyhow, I kept going, doing my thing, and I went into Armani Exchange to go buy some clothes.
Ooh,
I just got
Armani
my
Exchange.
first big job, and I was like, let me go buy some clothes. And I was real cheap back then. When I went to go buy this sweater, it was on sale, and it was $100 on sale. And I said, oh God, this is killing me right here. So my boy was with me, and only shaking like so to give him the money. And after I get it, I'll leave the store, and I said, one day I'm gonna get revenge and put my body on that store. And then 2 weeks later, literally, I got scouted for modeling.
Nice.
So I was a print model in the beginning, and then things happened, yada yada yada, because we didn't work together that well for that print studio. What that agency was
Yeah,
trash.
things happen.
Trash. If I remember your name, I would say it right now. But but after a while, I came back. I moved back to New York last year, and I started up again a little bit before that when I was in the military, and now I am doing runway and everything else.
What do you prefer? What do you guys prefer, print or runway? If you had to choose, you can't say, "Oh, I love them both." Yes, I know.
I would choose print.
Print.
Only because I feel
A lot of models say print.
yeah,
It lasts longer.
it lasts longer. There's more.
Of
pictures.
course, photographer, you would say that,
I mean,
right?
It makes sense. Like
It makes a lot of sense.
You go
Yeah.
back and forth for that. You get. Oh wow, that's nice. They probably you'd never even remember your name. But if it's a print, you're on billboards, you're on this magazines, all kind of stuff, and it pays more. It does better for you in the long run.
Not only that, you put it on Instagram, you get a million views.
You get views just like that. People like what? And say you walking down the street and somebody see your picture somewhere in the side, and your boy, your girl,
Right.
tell you, hey yo, guess what? I'm right here. What? That's you feeling the vibes. It's not the same when you go on the runway and you just like, and then you turn around. I mean, that sometimes is boring. Sometimes, but no, that's just me though.
Interesting. So 2020 images.
What's up?
Now, throughout the show, do you prefer I say 2020 images or
I like that.
Ohaji?
Nah, 2020.
Because, I need people to know 2020 images, NYC, actually.
All day.
I like that.
So when did you start doing photo shoots with models?
Well, models, I started about probably 3 years ago.
Okay.
I started off with cars because I was in a car club. So every time we went to an event, I would just take pictures and do videos for, my car club, which is the Syndicates. I'm shout out to them. And I decided
I've heard of them.
You heard of them? Yeah. They do a lot of muscle cars. I was the only AMG out there with that Mercedes and all that. But I got tired of doing cars. I just want elevate myself some more. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to start doing fashion shows. And how I did by that was with my boy Roy Visions all over again. I seen that he was doing a fashion show. I reached out to him, and I just decided to just start shooting them. And we did our thing. And from there, it just flowed like waterfall.
So you love doing fashion shows.
Yeah, I like fashion. That's
So
cool.
speaking of which, you have a fashion show coming up soon, right?
Correct. February 16th.
I'm gonna see you there.
Of course.
I'm gonna see you there.
Yeah. We in there. We in the building.
Yeah. So February 16th, it's gonna be in the city.
In Brooklyn, actually.
I thought it was gonna be in the city.
Is it?
I don't know. You tell me. 2020.
I was told Brooklyn. I'm not a Brooklyn guy, but
Oh, Brooklyn, cause okay, I get it. It's in Brooklyn cause it's Brooklyn, but
Brooklyn,
technically it's La Jules.
East
But
La Jules, yes, February 16th. You know, I'm gonna post it up on my gram. Make sure y'all buy tickets. I hope y'all do because the proceeds is going to Puerto Rico. You know, I feel sorry for what happened to them and stuff like that. So,
right.
You know, it's a good, good cause. So come show y'all love. You know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So we about to take a break right quick on Live with Taji, and we're gonna come back with Aglaya Lex in 2020 images.
2020?
You know.
R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. This one's for you, my nigga. May you fly strong. Count all of my blessings, then I pray to God. As I set my goals high and then I push the bar. I always told myself one day I'll break to be a star. So I can finally turn this Nissan to a Ferrari. Yeah. Harlem. Sugar Hill, get the money. Hundred in the left. Skrilla. Gambino. Walking through Harlem with that demeanor. Was 16, cracking them Dutches and packing Ninas. You told me I'd be rapping, my nigga wouldn't believe it. I thought I would be dead up in heaven sparring with Jesus, but the evils won't knock me off of my pivot. I put my soul in these verses, I'm hoping the Lord forgive us for the sins we committed for this lifestyle. I never walk in the court expecting to get a fair trial. Kill a nigga dead in the street, that's how they living. Dead numbers, mess hall visits, I can't relive it. Young niggas popping sayings, bitches all on back page. Blank pages got me blacking out. All I see is rage. Pops never taught me shit. Worthless if you ask me. Mom's tried to stand up for herself and got her ass beat. Don't worry why I'm fucked up. It's pain and misery where I come from. You never leave a house without your loaded gun. What? So what your hustle like? You posted on corners getting that money right. You cooking them dreams, make sure it bubble right. Stomach is growling, suppressing appetites. Paranoid, got me holding hammers. Mind racing, I'm stressing, trying to avoid the slammer. I'm stuck between robbing niggas and scamming. Cause they ain't paying enough to feed my family. Get some keys, lock the strippers. Every nigga's dream now is 08. TDs and cities, who getting zold now? I'm trying to stay humble in a room full of savages. They know I've been the beast, but these niggas scared to rap with them. They don't make them like they used to. Niggas ain't shooting like they used to. Chip on my shoulder, handle like Kyrie. I'm praying them labels, they come and find me. I'm tired of working them 9 to 5s. A fast flipper cane, no more chicken from Crown. Wash my hands in rose, order Mars Piaget. I can see it clearly if I move about 3 a day. They'll probably throw the book at me. Never second guess the way the Lord had it planned for me. Some of my niggas stuck in the can. Blew all of that trap money on lawyers, they need a hand, goddamn. So what your hustle like? You posted on corners getting that money right. You cooking them dreams, make sure it bubble right. Stomach is growling, suppressing.
New York, New York. +1 347 239 5006.
So we coming in on Live with Taji. We got a call. Hey, you are Live with Taji. What's good?
What's up? What's up? It's your boy Brooklyn.
Hey,
I'm watching.
Hey, Brooklyn, what's up?
Brooklyn was good.
We was just talking about you before the break.
I was just watching the show.
Alright, correct it for us.
February 16th, Doors open at 2 o'clock. The show is in Brooklyn and Williamsburg.
Williamsburg. Okay.
What happened?
I said Williamsburg. Okay.
Yeah, right off the bridge. And all the proceeds are going to Puerto Rico for the earthquakes that happened in Puerto Rico.
Right.
It's also anti-bullying as well.
Right. Okay. So that's
Yeah, so everything
February
is for call.
16th in Brooklyn. Where's the location?
It's located at the Silver Factory in Brooklyn and in Williamsburg.
Okay, well, I'll be there. I don't know if anybody else will be there, but I'll be there.
Everybody got to be there.
You ready, right? You still coming up to the show on the 11th?
Yes, I am. I will be there.
Yes. Be
The
here.
address to-
Be
the address
here
to the
or
event
be
is
square, Brooklyn. Let me stop.
The address to the event is the Silver Factory at 270 South 5th Street in Brooklyn.
All right, that's what's up.
So, if anything, yo, hit me up on the gram. You already know. Isla Jules, Brooklyn.
Of course.
You guys have a nice show. I'm tuned in. I don't know if my messages are going through. It says live messages. I'm sending messages and nobody's answering me, so.
Well, we can definitely hear you.
No,
you
logged in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see that. We're going to be responding. All right, Brooklyn, thanks for calling. And we're going to talk more about this on the 11th because I want them to hear from the actual designer / music artist because you are 2-in-1, right?
Yes, I will. Yes. And I also will be performing at the fashion show, too, so.
Oh, I was about to
We
ask
got a
that,
lot
too.
going on that day.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, thanks for calling. And for those listening, make sure you follow Isla Jules. Or you can get the information from 2020 Images NYC or Live with Taji. All right?
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, so we're going to continue our break. I just had to answer that call. So you are live with Taji. You got your girl and guest until 10. So we're going to finish our break and come right back on WEMS Radio.
Oh my God, now it's on the screen. You talk for a second?
Can I talk for a second? Yeah, I can talk for a second.
Just give me 1 second. I just gotta close it out.
All right, so I guess the call kind of disturbed the little break that was happening. So, wait, is it Tuesday night? Anybody do anything special or interesting earlier today?
I had to do a video shoot this morning. That was cool.
Yeah, what kind of music?
Well, nothing like that. It was just they wanted to capture something for dating, so they wanted to tell a story. So that was about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was cool. It was fun. It was cold as hell outside, but it was cool. Yeah.
Was you the one dating?
Yeah, I was on the date with the person, and
is this kind of like the situation we talked about earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not trying to put you on blast, but you know, I could be a wing woman.
Oh, what?
All right, we gotta come right back live with Taji, WEMS Radio.
Can I add you on the Snapchat? Can I add you on the Snapchat? I'm just really trying to bag that. Send me a picture of the snatch that. Can I add you on the Snapchat? Can I add you on the Snapchat? Little street with a cute face. You just prep every day to show that real cake. Yeah. What's your name and your government? I'm just playing with that ass, girl. I be loving it. Keep this shit 100 when I'm deep. You just shine right. Even though it's getting intimate, you just all hype. You just do it for the streets, I do it for the hood. Even though you out to shine, shit is all love. J. It's a different world. The club about to shut down, shorty, what you tryna do? Because all night you were looking at me, looking back at you. We could turn this to an after party, pull up with your crew. You could tell how I approach you, that I'm really feeling you. Shorty, what you tryna do? Shorty, what you tryna do? We could turn this to an after party, pull up with your crew. Yeah, club going up on any day of the week, that's what's up. And VIP all the time in the cut. Break all the dress code rules when we want. Yeah, the boyfriend the chump, he should be happy that he ain't get snuffed. His girl was hyped when she saw us pull up. And when we left, she rolled out with us. Yeah, why not? The after party's the best parties. Lottie Dottie, there's a stripper pole, get naughty. I won't tell nobody, sipping no coke and Bacardi. Dancing the body party, it's going down crowded. About to shut down, shorty, what you tryna do? Because all night you were looking at me, looking back at you. We could turn this to an after party, pull up with your crew. You could tell how I approach you, that I'm really feeling you. Shorty, what you tryna do? Shorty, what you tryna do? We could turn this to an after party, pull up with your crew. Yeah, about to take it to the after party. Bitches getting butt naked at the after party. Got it shaking at the after party. Like a Jamaican at the after party. Leave your phone in the box though. Can't take it to the after party. Better follow the rules though. You won't make it to the after party. Keep it discreet at the after party. Never know who you gon' meet at the after party. Act a fool at the after party. No baby soup, but it's a pool at the after party. Found a diamond in the rough, baby. And you a jewel at the after party. So I don't see nobody else. It's only me and you at the after party. About to shut down, shorty, what you tryna do? Because all night you were looking at me, looking back at you. We could turn this to an after party, pull up with your crew. You could tell how I approach you, that I'm really feeling you. Shorty, what you tryna do? Shorty, what you tryna do? We could turn this to an after party, pull up with your crew. Yeah.
All I tell is all that you see.
I did this for all my fallen brothers and all my sisters who never made it to see each other. New generation of lost children to teach each other. Learn to be America's idol like Ruben studded. You got babies making babies, man, they seen each other. Young fathers not ready, they never seen each other. Young mothers not ready, but they'll go breed another. I'm the voice of the young people beneath the clutter. Man, I kinda just started rhyming, but that's my calling. I'm like Houston and Harden, you could tell that I'm ballin'. If I end up in the bottom half, you know I'm sorry. I stand alone like a red rose up in the garden, thinking of different things in my life just to make it better. My mother's mother gave me blessings, man, I never met her. My man Q could finally move down since some Texas weather. He had to pull it together, had to do a semester. Had to do a semester. What else? And that go for Rob, he already know his job. Almost got it shaking one time, he was gloating hard. But if brothers never fight, then what's the point of friends? I mean, we always acting cordial till our purpose ends. My man Chris just had a son I seen a couple times. Baby Trav gon' grow up to be the biggest Don. And I don't wanna seem fake, but this is stuff that I hate. We've been cool since I was 8. I don't ever want me and Chris to become enemies. If loyalty debatable, then put an end to me. And I'ma do me, survive by any means. If we ever needed to talk, then we were dead to beef. I got bigger fish to fry instead of you and I. And if you would ever die, you know I'm shooting mine. I mean, who would ever cry if they get crucified? You see that light up at heaven?
just something about that beat that I just felt like coming into that.
That's my brother. That's my brother right there.
It's Imperial.
Shout his name out. Shout his name out.
Hey,
That's my boy Kenny.
hey, Kenny, shout out to you.
He's actually in the army right now.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay, thank you
Well,
for serving.
well, we back on
you
Live
for
with
your
Taji, WEMS Radio. Aglaya, Lex, 2020 Images. Hello, hello.
Hey.
So, if you missed the first part of the show, sorry, not sorry. Those that just joined, welcome. But I mean, you missed a lot of fun stuff, right? The shit stirring. You know, for those that love my shit stirring, you missed that part. So you're just gonna have to go to YouTube and rewind. So anyway, have you guys thought about modeling full time, doing photography full time?
I modeled full time for years, and I actually quit my modeling career, and now I'm making a comeback.
Oh wow!
Mhm.
Not can it like? Is it easy to just quit your day job and do modeling full time?
I actually started my own dance school when I was 10, and I actually continued doing that. And then I started working as a professional dancer, and then I started modeling. So I never really had a normal job until a few years ago.
Oh wow!
I have a question for you. What is your dance style like?
I'm trained in ballet, contemporary, and I also do commercial dance, which is hip hop.
Okay.
Nice.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Show me
Right.
something, yo.
I know, right? Hey, you should tell him no. You know, right? Like how he told us no during the break.
Oh, look.
Right.
Yeah. You gotta trade it off. You gotta trade it off.
Don't do-
It's a secret.
I'm with
It's
it.
a
Say
secret.
no. Trade off.
He's over here.
You ready?
I done started something.
That's it.
I knew it. Okay. Now, do you want to do modeling full time?
So, no, I don't want to do it full time because I feel as though you have to be in a different persona mindset for you to do that, and for your goals to be accomplished like that full time and for you to max out. I don't feel, for me anyway, it will deliver me what I want. And I want to create new clothing. I want to become an actor. So if I could do that full time, yeah. But modeling just purely as modeling, nah, I wouldn't
No.
want to do that.
So acting is
Yeah.
your thing.
Mhm.
Interesting. I'm learning some stuff about you tonight. For real, for real.
There's plenty.
So
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna give out your last name when you start acting?
Oh.
Good question. That's a good question because I thought about it and the answer is no.
I knew it. I knew it.
No.
but you gonna give it out if you become famous. Once you become famous.
Oh, once I become famous, I would no.
No.
That's
Wow.
I've already created new
Identity.
Identity for everything. Like
Okay.
no, you would
Okay.
not. Even
Yeah,
for my
this-
artwork, I don't even use my first name for my artwork. I keep everything separate, like a different persona. every
Is
time
it
I do
more
something.
because you want to be recognized for your talent without your last name being attached? Because that would make
I mean,
sense.
That's
yeah,
what it sound like.
it is a part of the reason. Yeah.
Like I need
want
this
your own
happen.
identity.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want my own identity for each thing. Even if you could figure out, or even if it's known that I have everything there compiled, you won't see my artwork with my full name on there. You won't see my modeling with my full name. You won't see me doing acting with my full name. But if you knew like everything would come together, it was just a different side of me that you got each time. So that's about it.
Mystery man.
I know, right? We got a mystery man in the building.
Play
What the
Mario
heck?
Kart?
Mm-hmm.
Get that Mario Kart mystery box.
You know what? You saw my face, right? 2020 Images.
What was the question again?
Would you want to
I
do
was stuck on his
photography?
last name.
I
last name.
So would you consider being a photographer full time?
I would love to be a photographer full time, but due to the circumstances of getting your foot in that door.
Mm-hmm.
Let me correct it. Getting your foot in that door in New York City is hard because everybody's a photographer.
Yeah.
Everybody's a videographer. So it's hard to get your foot in
Yeah,
that
you're a
door.
videographer too.
Yes.
That's
I do
right.
business. So it's hard to get
A
your
lot
foot
of
in that door.
editing. Dang.
It's not about what you know or how you know, but it's who you know.
That is true.
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get to know everybody.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's just my goal right now, just to try to do it full time. You know.
So, being that you do videography, right?
Mhm.
Do you do like music videos, promo vids, or like are you sticking to runway shows, events? Like, what is your thing right now?
Right now, I'm doing web series. That's my thing. I'm actually working on one right now as we speak. I would like to do fashion runway videos. I haven't got the opportunity to do that. But as far as like music videos, I try to stay away from it only because, no disrespect to them becoming rappers, they're not trying to pay out what you're worth.
That's true.
That is true. You tell a guy, sir, matter of fact, let's start off with this. You ask them what their budget, they're going to try to low blow you like, yo, I got 300. When you know my minimum is like 600, 650.
Right.
That's one location, edit and all that. Dudes ain't trying to hear that right now.
That's true.
So I try to stay away from that. So, I like to work with people that's serious, and right now I'm working on a web series with a couple of people, a couple of videographers, and a couple of, actors and stuff like that that's up and coming. So we're doing our thing right now, yeah.
That's what's up. So I'm going to get to the juicy part. Behind the scenes, fashion shows. Don't even have to just be fashion shows, but behind the scenes. How is that? Because, as a photographer, have you been behind the scenes?
Yes, I have been.
So how is it for you guys?
Oh, it's crazy.
Like, don't just be nice and be like, oh, yeah, we're getting ready and, it's all fun, makeup and no.
I have so much behind the scene footage. It's not even funny. I have footage from where a designer was taking off somebody's clothes because she had just put it on him and it got stuck. And she went to call for somebody for help, and he started fidgeting around too much, and the whole thing ripped. I've seen that, and the designer lost her mind. The person was just like, I've seen people put on. Actually, this happened to me. I put on somebody's clothes, and it ripped from my legs. So they wasn't mad about it. They just was just like, I just roll with it anyway. I was like, alright, cool. Right. But it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes it'd just be some wild, funny thing. Sometimes it'd be you see somebody get kicked out for them being drunk or something like that under the influence.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't think that happens often in my experience. Mostly the time is everybody just keep to themselves and find a good group of people to hang out with.
Yeah.
And just chilling.
True.
That's me.
I want to hear from you.
I get it from both ends. So as a costume designer, like when someone is wearing my design and something goes wrong, it's the end of the world. You worked on that collection for months and months. That's your baby. And then someone puts it on and it rips, or something happens, or something is missing. I've been in situations where I was crying and people trying to give me orange juice because I'm about to pass out. It's like, it's too much.
Wow.
Orange juice. I never heard that.
I did hear about how clothes go missing and stuff like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
But that's why it's always good to have an assistant with you or somebody to actually keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
Because I remember at Milan's movement when I was working behind the scenes with Brooklyn, and he went out. I couldn't really see the show because I had to be there. I was styling the models for the show, but I had somebody had to be by the table. Okay. And I'm like, listen, you go up, I'm gonna chill here and watch. You gotta have somebody that you trust enough to
watch your stuff.
True.
It's crazy.
Me as a photographer, I've been behind the scene, and it gets crazy back there. I ain't gonna lie. I could be taking a picture of you right now, and he wanna pull me over here, like, yo, take a picture of my clients or my design. And I'm like, yo, hold up, I'm shooting over here. And it gets crazy though. It gets crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It gets crazy. And then you try to get the perfect shots, and it's hard because you got so many photographers in there. Everybody's in your way, or they flash is messing up your photos, so it's it gets crazy, literally.
So how, and this is me asking because I've witnessed it happening, and how do you handle sometimes where, because people are trying to put the blame somewhere, and you as a photographer, in a fashion show the models are coming down, you're taking photos of them, right? Sometimes they don't get a shot, or it comes out blurry. And of course, they're gonna be like, "Oh, like what happened, photographer? Why my photo come out blurry? Or how come I didn't get a photo?"
Because he ain't a shooter. A shooter gonna shoot rapid.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm shooting like 24 shots per second. You know what I mean? So out of those 24 shots, one of them gonna hit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or
so
sometimes
as a model, when you know where the photographers are and you don't pose there or you don't wait
That
or
too.
you don't look in the right
Yeah.
direction, it's
Yeah.
also up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, or sometimes if you're too fast. Like,
That
there's
too.
some models I've seen, you be like, and you can't be like, yo, go back, get your photo, you gotta let it go. Like,
yeah. I mean,
I've seen that quite a few times.
with me, like I said, I shoot rapid shots. Like you'll hear my drink going, oh, brr, brr, brr.
oh,
So
you one of those.
Yeah. So when I'm talking about, I done ran out of space on my memory card. I gotta switch up real quick.
You got the extendo.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh,
So I
he
had
the ish over here, huh?
from 2 fashion shows, I had to go order some new SD cards because I was running out of memories like this. I was like, yo, no lie, at one fashion show I took over 4,000 pictures.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, that doesn't mean but that doesn't mean 4,000 pictures was good.
Of course
Out
not,
of
but
4,000
that
pictures, you
means
probably got like 200 good pictures.
Yeah,
you know what
but
I'm
that
saying?
means you're going through those 4,000 pics, though.
Of course.
So, I mean, that's a lot.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's why us as photographers, we charge what we charge because we got to sit there and edit certain pictures. You know, and I go through my pictures.
Right.
I'm not like other photographers, there's some guys, they copy and paste. They just upload it and send it out. Nah, I actually edit each and every one of my pictures.
And also, too, when you're rushed, like, yo, where's my photos? Where's my photos? And at the same time, they're not your only client. You have others, too. But, of course, like, how do you prioritize as a photographer?
It's funny
because sometimes you'll have clients booked at the same time or whatever. So how do you prioritize who's getting photos first?
It's funny you bring that up because my boy we was talking about that the other day. Yo, I'm about to shout you out, my dude. Listen, Isaiah, photography, me and him were talking, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I'd rather deal with the paid clients first than the free models because they pay.
Right.
But you get these models that they want to hit you up the next day like, oh, my picture's ready.
Oh, I do that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like, I got paid clients. I got to take care of those pictures. So to answer that question, like, I will have an assistant help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a team following me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll throw him the SD card like, yo, hook these up for me. If he can't do it, then guess what? I'm taking a day off for work. And I'm going to just sit there and edit all these pictures myself just to get them out to that client.
Right.
Like, I just did a photo shoot for Chinese Kitty.
Okay.
And shout out to my man DJ Charger, Young Charge. Sorry about that. He was hitting me up the next day. I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
So I'm like, I had to make up some excuses like, yo, I had to pick up my kids, yo, like, yo, my bad about that, bro, but I got you the pictures on time though. But, so I had to rush home and start working on these pictures. I took 3,000 pictures. I ended up sending him 114 pictures. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you to get your exposure,
right? To
get your, your niche out there, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you love your craft and you already know what you're doing, it shouldn't be that hard.
I feel like, to a certain degree, but for the most part, honesty is the best policy, and I say that because I'm not up there, but I'm a photographer too. And I have my, I'm getting there, but I'm a photographer too. So, but on like the low, like that's the last thing I really want to do.
You're a photographer,
that's the last thing I really want to do though, because I already do team too much. So I don't tell too many people. But I mean, if you hit me up, I guess you know. Okay, but
same.
I feel like
shout out to Heartbreaker.
I do feel like telling the client like, hey, it's gonna take me some time. I just got like 4,000 photos, and I'm gonna literally go through them. And you're not my only client.
Sometimes they're not trying to hear that though.
They're not trying to hear that, but I mean, Do you want me to just half-ass it and just go ahead and send them just so you can come back to me and be like, yo, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
or do you want me to take my time and give you what you paid for?
Yeah, you know what it is? Sometimes people don't understand when it comes down to editing. They just think we just take pictures. They just think we snapping shots. They don't know the process of the editing. And
It's
that's
a
where the
lot.
problem kicks in. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
And
lot.
especially with me, where I like to have my colors bright. You know what I'm saying? So
I see
really
that.
go.
I know
really
when you go on your page. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I like everything to
I'm kinda
pop.
similar with mine.
You know what I'm saying? So I play with my pictures, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand the editing process of the pictures. You know, they just think we just snapping and then editing and that's it. Nah, they don't understand that. But it takes a lot, you know, to edit the pictures and stuff, especially when you having, like I said, 4,000 pictures and you want to go through each and every picture to get that right one.
Right.
You know, and then when you get that right one, you be like, you go to the next one, you be like, nah, this is the right one. So it's like, which one do I send?
Exactly.
So it's like, at the end of the day, you
Not
like,
easy.
you know, fuck, I'm just saying, ooh.
That's okay.
It's after 9.
It's after 9. You okay? You
So,
okay?
you know, you be like, freak it. You know, I'm just sending the whole thing. But at the same time, that person didn't pay for the whole thing.
Right.
You know, like when the package goes, you know, like I'll do like 50 edit and then you can have the rest raw. But I'm like, you know what, I'm just edit all of them because at the end of the day, my name stands behind these pictures.
Exactly.
You know, so that's how I like to live as far as a photographer. But a lot of people don't understand that editing game is crazy.
It is.
Some people just think you're just doing the contrast or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. And the videography isn't easy either.
Oh,
Because
no, that is a
cutting
trip.
and trimming
Yeah.
and oh gosh.
And the beautiful thing about it is like what I know about editing, I'm gonna keep it a buck, is the retouch. You know, sometimes the models they don't understand that. You know, they might have a zit right here. You know,
That blemish gotta go.
yo, that gotta go.
Yeah.
I can't have that into my picture. Like, you know, I gotta sit there and edit these pictures, and you know, we go win. I'm gonna give, yo, the photographers I deal with, y'all said shout out, yo, Denny Mo, shout out, you know, Lenny Lopez, shout out. But the dudes I deal with, that's on, you know, on a team, we all go in on our pictures, and we don't get recognized enough because. I'm gonna jump to this topic real quick. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm gonna jump to the topic where y'all models, y'all post the pictures, y'all get thousands of likes. I posted, I'm only getting 30. I'm like, yo, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, nothing against y'all. I'm just saying.
That does happen
That's
too.
just how the industry is right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because to me, I feel like for instance, I get it. Like, as a wardrobe stylist, my fashion coffee page, right? Because that's where we know each other from.
Right.
I feel like it can be a roller coaster, but if I post photos of myself, I get more likes than when I post photos of someone I
models.
styled. And it's some like official photo, and I'm like, dang, I done put my blood, sweat, and tears on this outfit for y'all to see.
But
Yeah.
people like myself.
And I mean, I only got like 60 likes, but let
Facts.
me post something to me. I'm getting over 100 likes.
Facts.
I feel as
Facts.
though when that happens, because
Yeah,
I
it's like, yeah,
help
Let me hear
I help my friend manage his Instagram. Right? So when he posts things of other people, he doesn't know what to tag. Like, there's different tags. The tags you use for yourself, you can't use it for the same.
You can't
person.
use it.
You
Nope.
can't use it.
You have to change
I
it.
have,
Hashtag and all that,
yeah,
huh?
you
Those
have,
are
you have
important.
30
Okay.
you could use at a time. I have in my notes somewhere like different sections of what content I'm
Yep.
using, and I post
Yeah.
to that to fit that criteria. So I feel as though if you were to do that and you would just rearrange those things or just change it to
It may help a
slightly-
little bit.
Oh, a little bit, okay.
Yeah.
If you
okay.
look at my Live with Taji page, you each have different hashtags.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
may have a little similar because you're models, but I put like female model in yours.
I'll have keep that. I'll
Like,
keep that.
there's different hashtags.
Okay, okay.
Yours is all about,
See, that's my problem. That's why I hit you up like, yo, let me get that. You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't be knowing what the hashtag, I don't be knowing who to tag and stuff like that. So I just be
but then the
posting.
same thing too, I did hear, shout out to Torres. I learned from him, if you use the same hashtags too often, like Instagram will block you after a while.
No, that's not
And
true.
I didn't think it was true, but I got blocked. Like, I couldn't DM anybody.
So
Like,
so
if we're new,
sometimes-
if we're friends, we just became friends,
Yeah.
and I would try to DM you, I couldn't, because I'm blocked.
I'm gonna give y'all something real quick with Instagram.
Oh, word? Word?
So,
All right, we listening.
Yeah, I'm
so,
listening.
so Instagram
Throw the
has-
last name in there too.
I know, right?
So when you have Instagram, they have a few new things that it was popping up on the side. For example, post notifications. You can have people look at you as soon as you post. It's there.
Right.
Yeah, I know
right.
that.
I do that.
2, when you have certain hashtags, only very few of them that you post back to back will get you blocked. And that's only because of the criteria that it could lead into because of their algorithm.
Yep. So Insta Good, Insta Great, Insta Daily. I use those a lot often. So I'm gonna stop those for a while.
I use those.
Okay.
I use Insta Good and whatnot, but every now and then you could just take them out because you want to, when you post and you use the tags, you want to use the lesser tags and the greatest tags. Meaning like you don't want to have all your tags meet up with like if like 5 million people look at this because that means you're not going to get seen all
That's
the time.
what I do though.
So
I do all hashtags that are at least 1 million.
You don't want to do that because you're not going to get seen by all those million people.
You're
You're not going to
right.
get seen. So the one that you have like 3 or 4 or like 100, you'll get seen more often because those people actually look at it.
Do you have any tricks?
I know, right? Do you have any tricks?
I don't.
But listen, you got designer, you have dancer, you have model, so you can mix those up.
I do.
How do you
I
hashtag
need
it?
to work on it.
Oh, you need to work on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes I try to be funny too.
Okay.
Like I had a picture and I was like running on the beach and I was like #don't trip.
Okay.
That's cute.
I like that.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's
I need
cute
to try
though.
that. I need to try to be funny too. Alright.
Mm.
Having a personality to the picture, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Interesting. So, what helps you capture your client's vision the most? Is it like them being direct?
I like to go for the eyes.
Or the eyes tell us.
I go for the eyes. Yeah, it tells all the story of a person. You know, and that's where your soul is at. So I like to go for the eyes. And then the background, I just like to do like open space, meaning I could do a park. I want to do a shot on the highway. Like I just want to stop in the middle of the highway and just do a shot.
Hey, that's what I want to do.
Let's
Chill.
do that. Like, I'm dying to do
I want
that.
it like, you know that thing,
Let's do that.
whatever it's called, the exit, and it's like the diagonal lines right there.
Yeah. Nah, I'm
right
talking about, I
there.
want to stop
The
dead
middle,
in the middle
as
of highway.
well, but it's got to be
Have
super
choppers
late
just
at night.
stop and just take that picture. Like I just want to do that.
It's got to
so
be
bad.
super late at night though, cause
Day, night, I don't care. Like I'm
Nah.
gonna do it.
Do it during what's that? Why am I having a
it's got to be at like
when
3 in the
it's
morning.
Yeah, during busy hours.
During
do
busy
it.
hours. That's what I'm talking about.
Just get
Rush
stuck in
hour,
the traffic on
just get stuck in
purpose.
traffic. Just take pictures.
Look at you, you
I literally want to
just.
stop traffic and just take pictures. Like yeah, you gonna just pose, do what you do.
And they gonna be like, what
Get
the hell?
comfortable.
Who's that?
Listen, let them jump out their car curse. I'm taking pictures of that too. That'd be the perfect picture.
When I
Oh,
was living in
you
Seattle-
right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
right.
When I was living in Seattle, you
Uh-huh.
go there around 5 o'clock. Busy.
Busy,
You would
right?
you would come outside. I have come outside my car just to cuss out the people in front of me.
Yeah.
So you would love that. You would love it.
Mm.
You just stand on the Melody Road and just be like, cool man pose, power pose, something like that. Or your sexiness.
Like I'm down to do a shoot like that, but I gotta find that right model though. You know what I mean? Like I gotta have that right model.
Would you prefer a model
She
who
can't
is
be
just
scared.
whatless, just who's not
Oh, we
scared
have
of
a
nothing?
call.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got a call. We got a call.
Got a call.
Yo.
We got it?
You say yo?
I'm waiting for the do-do-do. I didn't hear it.
They hung up.
What happened?
I don't know.
I didn't hear the do-do-do.
Me neither.
Okay, well, I guess call back.
Call back.
'Cause I don't know what happened.
Hold on, I hear somebody.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, caller. We didn't hear you. We picked up and we heard nothing. So
Aw.
call back though. I heard New York, New York. So I wanted to ask before the phone started.
Want
Is
the
there like a?
Wanna give them a
Oh,
number?
yeah.
Call back.
Oh, do you want to get in the
Nah,
number?
you good.
He's like, nah, you good. You got this.
You got this.
Call back 347-422-7289. I'm going to say that in slow-mo. 347-422-7289.
Hey, yo, Alice, call in.
Or maybe we can call the number back. Let's call that number back.
Taji, you on to something here.
Let's see.
It'd be hilarious. That'd be a bill collector.
I know, right?
talking about
That'd be crazy. Oh,
your
profit. Is it a
warranty
bill
has
collector?
expired.
You sure?
After that, no more.
Yo, I hate that call. They be like, your warranty has expired.
Ooh.
Like what?
Warranty. Don't talk to me like that.
Oh, there we go. Calling them back.
I got bar the floor.
Back right now.
What happened?
Oh, who's this gonna be? They gonna be like, I wasn't expecting a call back. What kind of?
In my life.
You found
No more?
I never did a live.
What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
Uh-oh, it's just ringing, dinging.
How you?
Good.
Bar the
I didn't know
floor.
I'd be on here.
Oh.
She
All
called in.
right. Well, I guess.
Call into the station. Call into the
Yeah.
station.
All right.
Am I
So.
calling?
Yeah, call into the station.
Yeah, call into the station. All right. So
How you do that?
huh?
Oh, you type it in? I'm gonna type in the number to call.
Yeah, 347
Hold on. Let me remove her real quick.
347
How you
422.
do that, Jen, man? I don't know how to do that, man.
You got
You're
it?
the Instagram guy here.
347 422
422
7289.
7289.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
All right. So,
All right,
Mr. Photographer, 2020 images.
Yes.
What is the easiest way for you to send photos to a client? Is it because you know everyone uses what Dropbox,
Dropbox,
Google, Flash?
Yeah.
There's
I don't
another
do Flash.
one.
I don't do Flash.
No, that's not your
To me,
favorite?
the easiest way, AirDrop. If you got Apple, I could
Excuse
just-
me, for those that don't have Apple.
Dropbox. Dropbox is the easiest way, or Google Drive. I just send that to Google Drive.
I know, right?
You know, for Apple users.
Excuse me,
you know.
excuse me.
You know what's crazy?
Android.
No. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna correct that. Because I was an Android head. I love Android. I love Android. Android can do everything. You
But
know, with
it is
Apple
a
you
but.
get limited. But you know, with Apple I like it because I do my work on my iMac, same thing like that, on my laptop, Mac Pro, and it's just a lot easier to just AirDrop everything. It's so easy. All you need is Wi-Fi, and boom, you got it right on your phone.
I'm still you trying to, but you know I'm
Listen.
an Android head. Sorry.
So I'll do it through either Dropbox or Google Drive. That's what I use. It's like because the files be so big. You know what I'm saying? If I try to
Yeah.
email it to you, it's not gonna go through.
It's not. It's
not.
annoying. But a lot of times I'll just send shit. Like you got WhatsApp? Let me just do
That
WhatsApp.
too. WhatsApp
That's
as
why
well.
I like,
WhatsApp as well.
like when we
But a lot
did
of people don't
that,
have that
WhatsApp.
though. A lot of people
Yeah,
have
I
WhatsApp.
asked that, and I'm like, yo, what you mean you don't have WhatsApp?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I use WhatsApp.
Any favorite locations that you did a photo shoot at? And this goes to all you guys.
Brooklyn Park. Is it Brooklyn Park?
Fort Greene? Fort Greene Park?
The one with the Brooklyn Bridge Park.
Okay.
Brooklyn Bridge Park.
Nice.
Why? The background, phenomenal. The water, fire. Summertime, not summertime, everything is everything. When you go inside the mall area, it still have a nice atmosphere. So if you want to capture some like candlelight kind of, you still have that. You still have the good lighting and everything. So I put that
Yeah.
on everything.
What about you?
So a photo shoot that stands out to me is when we went into an old factory. This was years ago, and there were like plants growing and stuff, and we were crawling through things to get to the location. So that's my favorites.
Interesting. That
Came
sounds
out
very
beautiful.
interesting. Hi live.
Hello.
2020.
I don't have no.
What? You don't have a
Actually-
favorite location?
I really don't.
I mean, you said outdoors.
Yeah, anywhere to me is good. You know what I mean? Anywhere is good to me. Like, I don't have an actual spot where I like to go shoot. Any spot to me is art. Any spot, you know, where I could shoot, I'll make it look good. Just put it like that. It could be in a train. It could be outdoors. It could be in an apartment or a hallway. As long as
Just
you know,
whatever.
as long as I got the right lighting, I'm good.
Lighting is
Yeah,
everything.
lighting is so
Yeah.
important.
So I'm good. Like, I don't have a specific spot. I can't lie. I don't.
I think that's a good thing though. You're open.
Yeah, I'm very open to
creative.
everything. Yeah, I'm open to anything. Like, I was in Texas for my cousin's baby shower, and she was buying little like plastic flowers at the 99-cent store. And I said, you know what, stand next to it. Stand next to the flowers. She's like, for what? Don't worry about it, just stand next to the flowers. And I just took that one shot right there. And she was like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And I'm like, that's what I do.
I have the eye.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
when I say do something, you
like,
don't you hate it though when you say don't move and then they move? You're like,
like if you can get that shot anywhere, then that's what it is.
And you never know which shot is going to be like.
Never know.
Never
know. So it could be anywhere. So I don't have no specific spot.
Do you guys travel?
What do you mean by that? Like I travel often.
Like, hey, I need to book you
for shots,
to model for a show. Like, you know, are you gonna go to Cali?
So I get asked that to do that often. Like that. It was a swimsuit shoot, fashion show somewhere in Florida for something.
What, Dad, in a Speedo?
Yeah, I've been in a Speedo. Okay. I never post those pictures because it's,
why not?
Yeah, because like my audience, I don't want them to see me in that way. That's the only reason why. So that's it. But I'll do it. But for my audience, I don't see me all. You know what I mean?
Right. Unless it's like a swimsuit designer.
Even if it's a swimsuit designer, but it's just that I look extra.
You gotta go all in, man. If you're a model, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah, you're right, but
you gotta go all in.
If they see everything that I just do, they'd be like, "What? What? That's what? Well, okay, let me see something." You know what I mean? So it's just the demographic I hitting out. You know, just managing that content. I feel like that's important too. When you're managing your social medias, you know what audience, what you want to deliver to your audience. So it is the minute I introduce that, I'll have a new set of audience, or some people might just be like, "Wow, I didn't want to see that," or "Wow, like."
And they should be following you.
Right.
I mean, you have a point. You have a point.
Yeah.
But because that's the identity of what you do. That's who you are. You know what I'm saying? So if they can't respect that, then they shouldn't be following you.
No, you're right. You're right. Like if I'm putting something out there, you shouldn't follow me. With that said, I despise with the passion of 1,000 exploding suns. If I'm following you and you follow me back, and then I like in your pictures, you like in mine, and we just chilling. Even everything is coasting, we chilling. And then some random day you just unfollow me for no reason because I might have posted something or whatever the case is. I just can't fathom that. Like, why would you follow me to unfollow? And it don't tell you. That grinds my gears.
I mean, I've noticed that too sometimes, because you know, sometimes I look at my numbers, sometimes I don't. And then I do notice, like, I don't, like, go and be like, hey, let me see if you're still following me. But sometimes, ooh, I liked what you had. Like, you know, I'll just say, you know, 2020 images. Ooh, I liked what he had. And I recently, ooh, I remember. Let me go. And I'll be like, hold up. Why does it say follow? What the heck is going on? Like.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
You know? And I'm like, whatever. It's all right. I just won't be liking your stuff no more. It's fine.
Right.
It don't bother me none.
Sometimes I get petty.
It is what it is.
And I'll take back all my likes. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I get like that. I'll be like, you know what? Since you were so disrespectful, you're full of dirtiness. Give me back all of that.
Speaking of that, what I don't like is when you see somebody on the street and they be like, yeah, I saw your pictures. Oh, but you didn't like it.
Right.
But you saw it.
But you saw it. That happened. That's messed up.
That's what I don't like.
And I'll be so cute. I'm like, oh, and then I forget to like it.
You see, I hate that.
What? How do you forget? Wait,
you know how many people be like, yo, I saw that picture you posted of China Kitty or whatever, and I'm like, oh, but you didn't like it.
Right. What happened?
Oh, yeah, I just forgot to hit the like.
I know, we all looking at it.
I'm impressed that people remember whether I like something or not. I'm like, you got so many likes and you're like, that I didn't like your picture.
Yeah,
now I feel special though.
Especially if you're a friend, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
If I like your pictures and then you see me on the street one day, like,
I
I saw that picture you posted.
Especially if it's somebody you know, like you see that name, alright, cool. Let me double. You before you even look at it, you're just
right. It's because you know what I hate now too though. Sometimes when I'm about to like something, it just drops down.
Oh yeah.
It vanishes from
it refreshes.
I try, like it's gone now.
Yeah.
I be like, oh man, it's because sometimes when I see a photo that pops up at the top, I try to look at the name. Because I know in a few seconds it's going to drop.
Yeah.
That I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens.
Nah, but I despise that. Like, I be running into people, they be like, yo, I saw them photos you posted, that video you posted. I'm like, did you like it?
I know. Or get a lot of people that watch the Insta stories.
Yes.
But don't like the
Insta
stories.
You be like 100% views.
I be getting the most thing on the Insta story, but soon as I post a picture, all it does be, I don't see anything.
Exactly.
I'm legally blind.
Yeah.
I know.
P.O.P.
Like,
hold it down.
You know what? Sometimes I'm not even gonna front. Everybody has those days. There's sometimes where I'm like, I noticed that, and I just a whole day I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna look at stuff today. I'm just gonna look. But I do.
I'm like that 5 days out of 7.
But you know what? They always say it's good to like if somebody. It's good to balance out. Like if somebody likes and comment, you should like and comment. Somebody comment, you should comment. So I try to keep up. But for somebody that has like 4 pages, sometimes it's hard. Like, okay, if I get over 100 likes, now I gotta tap this person, like something, tap that person. Like, it's a lot to keep up with.
I got 2
sometimes.
pages. I got my personal page and I got my business page. And sometimes I'll be on my personal page and I notice I'm like, oh, I like that picture, right? But I'll still like it anyways, though.
Yeah, on the other one,
yeah.
I do the same. But don't ever like your own pic though.
Nah, I'll never do that.
Like
yo, that be
that's some cold ball stuff.
I be like, wait. Sometimes it could be an accident. Like you'll look at your pic and you be like, wait, no, and then untap it real quick. But I don't know. Like, how do you like?
That's sucking yourself up. You know,
I know. That's a little weird. Anybody ever like their own pic in here? Don't lie.
Nah, it will be by accident. But I know people that like religiously
like their own
picture first.
No, post. I'm talking about like, because I do eventually like go on Facebook and stuff, but like people be liking it on posts and stuff. Like, bruh, it'll be their name and then one other like.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some cold ball shit.
That's crazy. Well, we're going to take a break on Live with Taji at WEMS Radio. And I'm going to come back and tap into Aglaya a little bit. Designer, model, dancer. We're going to talk about that a little bit. So we're going to take a quick break, right, Jay?
Yep.
We're going to bring it on back. And you are live with Taji. Hey.
That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 10 toes down, hand on my dick, head nods, no pounds. My city feel like a circus, I'm surrounded by clowns. I can't lie, all I wanted was a little support. It's like trying to get a deadbeat to show up for court. You say I'm removed, nah, I'm just really in tune. I see past all the bullshit they feed us on news. Shit, my mind's too advanced, you can tell when you glance. Kill a sucker with my thoughts before I reach in my pants. I hear people starting to whisper like what make them a killer. Man, you think if I caught a body, I would tell you niggas smart enough. You niggas sit around and gossip like girls. I don't got time to play the block, I'm trying to conquer the world. Still 200 to the death, and that's a well-known fact. Check the flicks, look, I throw it up wherever I'm at. Address me as hood, St. Jude, that's a nigga that rap. I body bag your favorite artist, nothing less than the 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's on my set, that's for the set.
I could be the cool out kid, hangman bitch. Back a tool out kid, shoot out kid. You a play, P.O. for my soul niggas. St. Jude, call up your billin' folk niggas. It's 200 on the project side. 10th Ave, nigga Ave, nigga Project Pride. Projects get live on a warm summer night. Blow the swam high noon, nigga, broad daylight. Wanna thump, my niggas gon' dump. Wanna fight, scratch that, my niggas clap gats. Strapped up like ISIS in the Middle East. Don't let it cook, niggas kill that beat. Pause, mind yours and I'ma mind mine. Yeah, stay in accordance with the guidelines. play the sidelines. We lawyered up if it goes down in the hometown, nigga. Ghost town, 200.
Yeah, alarm me, and ain't no 911 gon' stop someone pulling up like a bartender, emptying shotguns. Cool, I got chickens, and I'm easy. If not one move, I had me on them, trying to see where it's watching from. Lose, not in my bloodline, broke. I'm in the cast. You follow a creed of concrete niggas, know how to clap shit. That's it. Stick to them fuck niggas you came with for rain spit and hard head hollow tips hit your brain split. Lanes quick to holler that gangsta shit on a sick track. Then get Tech 9 back in Philly, meaning get bitch slapped. Shit rap, really for real niggas with dirty hands that click clack and hit back at niggas after they heard he blam. Fuck what, these niggas hollering on they molly shit. My Roddy's lit and they main hookers is who we probably with. I'm a pit, backslash pusher, that's where that Fetty from. Them pussy boy one gone dead, tell them we're ready, come.
That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set. 200, that's for. That's on my set, that's for the set.
Looking at you in your eyes. Tonight is gonna be your night. It's for anybody tryna bring war to me. Tell them to get off of me. By my dolly. I'm supposed to be, 'cause nobody ever fought for me. It's for anybody tryna bring war to me. I'm prepared for the casualties. No, I don't know why you calling me, so they better get up off of me. It's for anybody praying on my downfall, 'cause they wanna see me lose, 'cause they wanna see me snooze. Front page paper or the news. Crackers wanna see me on the news. My ex wanna see me with the head. So-called bros hate the way I live. I never did understand all this fake-ish. I used to try to escape-ish. Now when I see a clown, I rise up like Pennywise and embrace it. Look in my eyes, I ain't blanking. Willis, what you talking, what you thinking? I see you watching my formula crusty crab in the barrel you plankton. What do you see in my eyes? You think I'm a fraud or a hoe in disguise? You think when I said that I did it, I lied? When you heard me rap, you said it wasn't mine? Just 'cause you bad, wow, challenge doing like them, you could challenge mine. Give me my respect, I had to grind. It goes sound like this, so my old friends jump shit. Then my new ones came aboard. Then my ex tried to jump shit, but before she did, I threw her overboard. It's a cycle that made me psycho. When you go to war, people that was supposed to be your light post, well, I'm Jaws with it. This for anybody trying to bring war to me. Tell them to get off of me. By my dolly, how I'm supposed to be, 'cause nobody ever fought for me. This for anybody trying to bring war to me. I'm prepared for the casualties. No, I don't know why you calling me, so they better get up off of me. Yeah.
Best thing about a girl, well, shorty is your whole world. Baby, you my everything. Baby, you my everything. Compared to life to the love, and girl, you know I'm heaven sent like the white on the dove. I'm trying to show you what I mean and do right by my lady. Put it on my heart, girl, you know that you my baby. You know that you my You know the true man. Little boo, what up? I'm tryna fly where you ain't never flown. Take you different places you ain't never gone. If loving you is right, I ain't never wrong. And we gon' get it on to the early morn. Shorty know I'm attached, put my location in her phone so she know where I'm at, and I'ma keep it real. And shorty, you know the deal, I'm fantasizing for real, for everything that you feel. Better days when we all alone, it's the coolest vibe. Bumping Ricky Blaze, thinking about just you and I. You make me feel like I ain't never felt, and I only want you and nobody else. You know it's our time and it's the right time. I put my soul on it, you my lifeline. You mean the world to me, you my baby girl. Little boo, everything, I'ma change your world. Compare the life to the love, I'm tryna show you that you all the above, and you was never a dove. Compare the life to the love, I'm tryna show you what I mean, and do right as a king. Compare the life to the love, I'm tryna show you that you all the above, and you was never a dove. Compare the life to the love, I'm tryna show you what I mean, I'ma give you everything. Long life I'm tryna live, I'ma show you what it is, you don't ever have to worry again. Can't nobody do you foul, swear to God I'll hunt them down, and you'll never have a worry from them. And I'ma change the perspective, we could got each other, all we needed was direction. Yeah, I made mistakes, but you helped me with correction. We was meant to be, this is something I don't question. The hardest things bring us closer, your presence is the greatest, all I needed was some closure. Grab you by your hand and do right like we're supposed to.
And we back live with Taji. Thanks for hanging in with your girl, WEMS Radio. Woo! Y'all need to be doing woo at home with me, no?
Should we do woo too?
Yeah, woo! 347-422-7289 is the number. So we about to give you some full-blown craziness on what it's like to be a model and a photographer all in one, because clearly models work with photographers, photographers work with models. Doesn't always have to be models, but there's models in the building tonight.
Let's not forget designers too.
Right. Yeah, designer next to me. Hi, Glaya.
Hold on, real quick. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Mhm.
Last name, real quick, man.
Who? For what?
I know, we trying it.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard.
You gotta get a cop to pull him over.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
You won't get it
Woo! I'm get his last name, man. Yo, all my Trinnies out there, man. Make sure y'all see this face, man. Let me know who he is, man. Put it out there.
Baby,
I put that PBA out there. Who is it?
29-year-old.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yo, all my Trinnies, man. Holla back.
Don't say nothing, alright? No snitching out here. No snitching. Don't tell nobody.
Hey, we gonna find out, babe, right? We gonna.
I'll be so vexed. If somebody be like, hey, that is. I'll come find you.
So, Aglaya, I want to tap into your profession real quick, because you're not only a model, you're also a designer.
I'm a costume designer.
A costume designer.
Costume. What does that mean?
It's a little bit different. So sometimes I design costumes for either dancers or television, film, or editorial photo shoots.
Okay.
How did that start? Like, were you like a designer and just said, you know what, I feel like costume designing is a little more me?
I was
Like, how did that?
a wardrobe stylist, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. So then one day I got out my glue gun and my glue, and I used my mom's cookie tin, and I actually created a whole costume with just using that. Yes.
Wow.
And I turned that into it.
Wow.
It became a whole alligator costume. So,
An alligator?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
And it actually got published in a magazine.
Oh.
Really?
Okay. 2 whole days of my life.
Oh my gosh.
Back to back. Those
So
outfits.
how long have you been designing?
A little bit over 10 years now.
Wow. So what's the clientele like? Is it for anyone pretty much, or is it mainly like theater? Like, what type of clients do you mainly get?
Whatever comes our way. Lately, I've been styling and creating costumes for a lot of art installations.
Okay.
So then it becomes way more artsy. And then some dancers still wear the costume and dance in it, so it's almost like a little hybrid.
So do you have a page for this designing profession, or it's all under
Instagram?
Instagram.
That's Aglaya Shariz.
Oh, so it's the same Instagram.
Yes.
Okay, so for those listening, if you need costume designing work, you better hit up Aglaya.
I'm here.
So, other than designing, dancing.
Yes.
Now, did dancing come before the designing, right?
Yes, I started dancing when I was 4 because I liked the ballet slippers and the leotard.
Oh my, ballet. Oh my gosh.
Oh yes.
Are those stories true? Like when you're dancing and then the whole,
It's painful.
like how you could bleed sometimes and
My toes are not the cutest.
I'm about to
I was
say.
about to bring it up too.
Yeah.
like oh gosh, you guys go through a lot, right?
We do. I have to hide those toes. I wear socks all the time.
Oh, boy. Okay.
It's a lot.
But you so powerful though. You so
That.
powerful. Nah, look. All you know is
I know it takes a lot of balance.
It does. But it's more of like it's more mental than it is physical.
And you say you do ballet, right?
Yes, and contemporary.
Ooh.
And commercial.
You still do ballet?
I do all of it.
Oh my
Y'all
gosh.
I want to see
Y'all
like
toes is hemmed
the
up.
whole everything. I want to see the
We
whole.
gotta show
I love to dance.
I ain't
That's
gonna
why.
lie, them toes gotta be hemmed up, you know what I mean? Cause y'all be on them toes like,
I'll slap a manicure on it.
okay. All
I
right.
don't know how. Oh my gosh, like how? You've been doing that since he was 4.
Yes, but we don't start out that way. It becomes a little bit more intense once you become like 16 or so. A little bit earlier. 9 and up.
Like so, each time you dance and your feet go up. Like
It depends on what
you're
kind
not
of dance
nervous
you-
each time.
No, because they actually train you. You have to train your ankles before you're able to go on points.
So how do you train your ankles?
Years and years of classes.
Is it like
And certain exercises that
let's
you
just
can
say
do.
this is my ankle right here. Am I doing like kind of exercise like this?
Push up. But it's all kind of ballet movements.
Oh, that's why we usually see like what is it, plie?
A plie.
Oh,
Ballet.
I was close. I was close. Is it like I see the feet flat and then you're up and then like that? Is that
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
exercise?
saying. Them toenails ain't gotta be pretty. Probably got like 2 corns on one toe.
Hey, but it was all worth. It was all worth it though. 'Cause
Absolutely, yes.
it's a lot.
Yes, because I don't want to say it makes every other industry seem easy. It's not easy. Fashion is not easy.
Nah, it's
but
not easy.
It's not.
It's easier than dance. From my perspective.
Nah, of course. I agree with you with that because I know a lot of people that do dance and I've seen the hard work they put into it, especially that ballet.
Yeah.
When y'all
ballet
giving them
does not
toes,
look
it's not
easy.
funny.
Maybe,
It's
maybe
not.
now it's
can't.
normal to me because everybody's like, oh, modeling is so competitive. Yes, it is.
It is
Very
It's
competitive.
very competitive.
But at least I'm not crying in the corner of the dance studio.
Hey, let them know.
So you dance like do you get booked to dance for people? You know how sometimes like
Mostly I
people host
actually
events and
choreograph.
you choreograph?
So people hire me as a choreographer, and I find the
Nice.
dancers, or they give me dancers to work with.
Mm.
And then I create the whole entire concept, from the dancers to the costumes.
Wow.
Can I ask you a question?
So
Go
wait,
ahead.
oh, go
Can I
ahead.
ask a question? Like,
Yes.
what was like your experience growing up as a dancer, and trying to move up in rank? Like, how was that?
A lot of hard work, a lot of hours.
A lot of hours,
of
right?
years.
The only reason I'm asking because my
You
daughters
sacrifice
want
a
to become
lot.
choreographers, and I don't know what to tell them because I'm not a dancer. So that's why I'm asking you, like, what advice would you give them?
Dance is your whole entire life. Like, if you do want to get to a certain level, there's a lot you have to give up. My advice to young dancers is like, don't give up everything, because I did, and sometimes it's sad. Like, I remember a moment where I was 16, and I heard other kids like going to prom, like they're going out and they're doing fun stuff, school dances, and I'm like literally in my room rehearsing my dance.
Okay.
While I hear people outside.
So you have to cut out a lot of like fun in a way. Kind of like, when a guy has
don't do
basketball
it.
game to go to, got to do basketball practice and so forth. That's your thing.
Yeah.
So you got to make it happen.
Yes, but my advice is to still try to find a balance.
Well, when you mean balance, because the reason I'm asking because I just had this discussion with them on Saturday, where they was like, well, we can do dancing over the summer when school's over, and I feel like you can't just turn it on and off like a light switch.
That is absolutely
It's either
true.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
in it or you're not.
Exactly.
true.
Very true.
So
You have a call.
what?
I actually
Oh, we got a caller.
Ooh.
We got our caller coming in.
Oh, cool,
Ooh, who's calling?
Hello. You are live with Taji. Hello.
Hi, this is Evelyn.
New York.
Yeah, what
I'm
up,
tuning
Cuzzo?
in.
What's good, Cuzzo?
Hi.
951.
Hi, 2020. Images.
What's good? What's good?
How's it going? Are you hearing some juicy stuff tonight?
Yes, I am. I'm learning some new facts.
Yeah, right?
She's also a videographer out in Texas.
Oh, wow. Texas. Shout out to
Y-
Texas.
Yes, coming from New York, and I
Hey.
also love to record myself. So, to be honest, I'm kind of like learning from my cousin, 2020 Images, and I had some questions for you
Uh-oh.
since I never had the chance to sit with you, and ask them. So whenever, I get the chance, you guys let me go,
Go
I would like to
ahead.
ask you a few
Go ahead.
questions.
What's your question?
Okay, so the first question is, at what age or time frame you decided that this was an interest for you and that you wanted to take it into a career business?
I want to say 5 years ago, and it started off as a hobby. I picked up a camera one day and just decided to start taking pictures. And when I noticed that I had the eye for it, I just decided to take it professionally. It started off as a hobby, real talk. Like, you know what it is? I always had money, so I just went and bought a camera and just started taking pictures. That's how it started with me.
Nice.
You know.
Okay. And what are some of the challenges you face as a photographer now in this industry and the generation we're in now
The challenges
and
that
the
I've had,
competition?
challenges in competition, I would have to say is the iPhone, because everybody feel like they have an iPhone that they could be a photographer. So that's why I'm like, me as a photographer right now. I'm trying to switch up the game to where I'm trying to do more than selfie pictures, meaning studio headshots. So I'm trying to take it to a different level now, where I'm trying to do different editing and Photoshop. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people doing a lot of selfies and they feel like they're photographers as well. So I'm trying to step up my game and teaching myself every day how to edit on Photoshop.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the
Okay.
end of the day, people just thinking they all photographers.
Yeah.
These
It
phones,
ain't even like that.
and that's our biggest competition right now as far as photographers is our phones. You know what I'm saying? These phones right now is taking some magnificent pictures, and I'm one of them. Like, I use my iPhone. With most of my pictures that you see on Instagram is really taken on my iPhone. Like, the pictures you see at work, that's on my iPhone. The only difference is that I know how to edit. So me knowing how to edit doesn't look like it's my iPhone pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's my biggest competition is the phones nowadays, the cameras that is on the phone.
Yep.
So, my goal to take it to a different level is by upgrading my editing skills. Meaning, I want
Okay.
to, if I take a picture of you, I want to put you in the mouth of a lion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want somebody to say, oh, she was in Dubai, but she wasn't. You know what
Got
I'm
it.
saying? Like, I'm trying to get my Photoshop up to par. So,
I hear that.
right now I'm sitting in front of YouTube every day. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the funds or money to go pay $12,000 to $14,000 of education to teach me how to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So I just YouTube everything every day. I just sit in front of my YouTube and just try to teach myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Thank you for calling, Evelyn. And hopefully you tune in for the next 8 minutes. And shout out to Texas.
Thank you.
All right.
Later, cuz.
Yeah, later, cuz.
Later.
So I want to ask you guys real quick a very interesting question in regards to the models, and maybe 2020 can answer this as well. Now, what is the casting process like for you guys? Is it nerve-wracking? Like, do you set yourself up like, okay, let me get these comp cards ready, and how is it? It's just normal for you guys? Is it easy or?
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
It's a moment to show people who you are.
Now, do you go in there with a bomb ass walk, or are you giving them basic? Like,
Yes,
how do you know
I
which
model
walk you
from
giving?
the time that I walk into that building. Like, even before, I'm like, okay, this is it. I make sure that my hair is on point, my outfit is cute. I make sure that people notice me as soon as I walk in.
Gotta have that confidence.
Because sometimes, by the way they look at me, I know I'm booked before I even try out.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. That is so true.
That's true.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have confidence.
For me personally, just me being as a male, it's not as easy because one, there's not many of us, and two, like there's not many designers for us. So as soon as I walk in, I have to be already on point. I already have to look like I've been doing this for the scene for like millions of years,
Right.
even though I started like yesterday. It don't matter. So like my comp card, and when I bring them these things or portfolios, they already see it and they be like, oh, that's different because the way I have everything is already different than everyone else's.
Right.
So it has a shine to it. So you be like, oh wow, okay, he actually took the time to get everything.
Right.
And when I walk in and I do my walk, it's not just I'm saying, oh hi, how you going? No, I'm showing you that I will take the sun and moon with me as I go back and forth. So as soon as I leave, that's it.
Confidence is definitely key.
Yeah. It's a very big scene for confidence. If you have the confidence, you can take something because you will eventually get shitty clothing, and the designer probably knows it's shitty. To be honest, I was told that before.
Oh dang, we getting calls now, but we got 5 minutes, so sorry.
But you might get shitty clothing, but when you get to it, you model it. It would look like everything if you have the confidence for it.
Right, that is true. Like they always say, you wear the clothes, don't let the clothes wear you.
Exactly, and when you're on that runway, it's not about you. You represent the work of someone else.
Right.
So represent well.
A lot of models will think that it's about them. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It's about the clothes and how you represent everything.
But as a designer, of course, I appreciate my models. Like
Right.
it makes it come to life.
Yeah, definitely. It's not easy, but you definitely gotta have the confidence. And of course, when you're starting out, it's not gonna be easy either. You know.
To be so. Oh shit! I hope they like me. I get asked.
We getting calls like crazy right now.
I get asked a lot though, like, I want to be a model, or how do I start, or what do I need? What should I know?
So how does one start when modeling?
I feel as though if you want to start, there's a few basic things, no matter if you're man, woman, man, bear, pig, whatever. I feel as though you would have to forget who you are when you walk in. And I mean that by, if you feel you are shaken, stirred, or timid, or something happened outside, as soon as you walk into those doors, forget all of that. You are something else. You are more powerful than you've ever been when you walked into those doors. I feel like even as a photographer, you just started.
I know they coming in the end right now though.
The same thing.
Right.
So when you walk, I feel as though you have to know how to walk. Even if you just walk confident, there's a certain type of walk you would need to know. How you present yourself, and you need to know just the basics. For example, your measurements, and just at least have a headshot photo.
Right.
Do your research.
Yes.
Learn from other models. That's how I learned.
Definitely, I do feel like
commits.
As a model, when you're going on a casting, it's similar to going on a job interview.
Oh yes.
Meaning,
bring
like,
oh definitely.
Like come forward. Like when you go, because to me, I feel like a lot of models, and no shit, like
no shade.
A lot of models swear they all want to get paid. I get it. Every model wants to get paid. But you can't come in and do a casting and not know who you're doing a casting for.
Right.
And I say that, and I'm cool. But like I said, but when it's the business part of me, I'm not going to say, like, I've been offended sometimes where somebody will come to my casting and assume I'm a designer. So you didn't take the time to look at my page and see that I'm a wardrobe stylist, fashion coordinator, show producer. You didn't take the time to figure that out. Did you even look at my website and read my bio?
I get that a lot from people. They be like, "Oh, you didn't take your time to look at anything," and I find a lot of models don't care.
They don't.
I mean that. I mean like from the
photographers too.
Oh yeah, I could say that. Photographers, like, they just show up. They don't take the time to diligently read, look over, see who is who. They just show up and expect things to happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is across the board for models and photographers.
Yeah.
Like
you're coming on an interview. You want to get paid. Tell me why you deserve to get paid. Or this is my set fee. This is what I'm paying you hourly, and that's what it is. Tell me why I should pay you more.
Right.
Right? When you go on a job interview, hey, I want $25 an hour. Oh. really? We do 20. Tell me why I should pay you 25. You gotta tell me why. Like, where's the experience? Like, okay, I need to see that though. Like, it's a lot. It's not easy. And I'm sure, like, being a model, being a photographer is not easy. You gotta edit 50 million photos. And then you got people on your back like, yo, let me get these pics tomorrow. What's good?
That's the worst.
Like the photos that you guys are taking tonight, you gonna get them by Thursday. I always say more time. So I'll say like Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
You may get them tomorrow, Thursday.
I give myself at least 3 days turnaround.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. What is it that you don't like about modeling?
Sometimes it becomes a little superficial to me.
Yo.
Because when I have to show up to a job, it doesn't matter what I feel, who I am, what I do. It matters what I look like. And after a while, it becomes repetitive. There's more to me, and I feel like I can't express my creativity as much as I would like.
I hear that.
Nice. So before we exit out, like, can you believe it's 10 o'clock already?
Nice.
So I want to know what projects, shows, whatever you guys have coming up. And I'm going to start with Aglaya right here to my left.
Fashion Week in September.
Oh, September?
And I'm actually designing. So I'm showcasing as a
You
designer.
need somebody or what?
Need a photographer?
I'll call you.
Yeah, we there.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You got 2 people extra right here.
You know.
It's morphin' time.
There we go.
Nice. So you getting ready for September New York Fashion Week?
Yes.
Yeah, we did that.
Exactly.
Before you get hired, you need the last name, bro.
Hell yeah. We try to get him, right? So, so you're preparing for September New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
And I mean, that's going to take a lot of time, you know, to get everything together.
Already working on it.
Already working on it.
Designs, everything.
That's what's up.
Yes, I'm
And what's the
excited.
social media handles one more time?
Instagram @Aglaya Shariz.
Nice. And what do we have coming up, Lex?
Well, for me, I have Fashion Week coming up in February. I have 3 shows already.
Oh, excuse me.
It's just that's small things. Like, it's nothing crazy. But I want to build up some more stuff for that. Photo shoots, and I'm trying to incorporate photo shoots now with not just about me or something like that, but with other people and objects. So, for example, if I want to model this mic here or the bottle of water, I'm have to show it a certain way. So I'm getting into that now, and more into acting. So I have a few acting castings to do now. So February is going to be really busy, but I'm intrigued by what it has. Also, I'm going to somehow figure out a way to get to Trinidad Carnival before it is over.
Let me know. I'll ride with you.
All right, Trinidad Carnival, everybody, 2020. Let me go mash up everything. One time, maximum done out.
Oh, well, in that case, don't forget to hurry up and tell us your social media handles.
Social media.
Hey, your last name.
My last name is Instagram @Valiant Forever.
That was a good one. Valiant
Twitter
Forever.
is Cosmic Lex. All right, like Cosmic Brownies, but with the Lex with 2 X. Because I'm better than just one.
Yes.
Okay, 2020 images. Anything coming up? Shows, projects, photo shoots?
Yeah,
I mean, do you want to tell the
Fashion
models, like, yo, I'm doing this, that, and the third?
Fashion Week is gonna be crazy. Like, I'm already trying to get my press pass for Harlem Week, Brooklyn Week, Queens, all that. I got my web series called No Options. Check my Instagram out. You're gonna see me post that up there. I got other web series coming up. I just can't say the name right now. And East Like Jewel coming up February 16, 2 o'clock in Brooklyn. I'm gonna post that up on my Instagram. And I'm just trying to collaborate with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Collaborate with any other photographers, videographers, models, whatever. Like, I'm not stingy, I'm not selfish. I work with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Not saying anybody.
Just the only thing I ask is don't try to play me, you know what I'm saying?
So that's
like,
my number one rule.
just don't try to play me. Like, I get it. You know, this is a business. It's kind of shady, but just be real with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, whatever.
Yeah. And social media.
Oh, 2020 Images NYC. Harlem, stand up. You heard?
Oh snap! Here we go. Well, I thank you guys for coming on. I'm happy to have met you guys. I met you through Brooklyn. He definitely gave me your contact info. Lex, you know how we met. You know, shout out to Brooklyn Borough Hall, Eric L. Adams Fashion Show. That was dope, by the way. You did your thing on that. And 2020 Images, I also met you through Brooklyn.
All day.
It's like Jules.
I love the show, and I would love to come back. Whenever y'all want me back, I'll be back.
Yes, definitely. I
Had a
definitely.
good time.
Yeah, time goes by fast.
Y'all need to make it longer.
Listen, I did not tell you guys at first it's gonna be like, and then after a while you're gonna have fun, and then you're gonna be like, oh shoot, it's time already.
Yeah, you did call it.
It's crazy, but I definitely want to make it loud and clear for everyone. Social media, Instagram, Aglaya Sharice. I said, oh shoot. So that's AG as in girl, LAYA, C as in cat, HARIS. And then we have Valiant Forever. That's V as in Victor, ALIAN as in Nancy, T as in Tom, Forever. And then we have 2020, the number, not the letters.
Not the letters.
2020 Images NYC, all one word. And if you can't remember that, go to Live with Taji. They right there. They my most recent flyers on the page. All right. So if you need a photographer, you need models, or even a costume designer. Or dancer, choreographer, here they are.
Maximum done out.
And shout out to WEMS Radio for having your girl live with Taji Tuesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. I will be here next Tuesday. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night on Wednesday, 6 to 8. We got Prophet Radio, followed by Lulu the Sexpert on the Comfort Zone from 8 to 10. So,
I need to tune in for that.
Yeah. Sex time, toys, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Adult stuff. 18 and over for that. Live with Taji. We out. Have a good night, y'all.